This is Sebastian from Sebastian Simon's Mathematics. Today, we are going to be doing Algebra 1. I know, it's only 4:30 in the afternoon. I know. I don't normally do live streams after 12 p.m., but in that case, I kind of have to. So, today we're going to be doing sections 4, 5, 6, and 7 for Algebra 1 video. Yeah, I put on a video for my students to watch. Wow. Okay. So it's exponential functions, top 10 must knows. And the YouTuber is Jensen Math. So I am going to be teaching you how exponential functions work. Okay? Okay. So let's get to working. So here is the equation. For some reason, y equals ab to the power of k times x minus d plus c. I think this is one of the formulas that we're trying to give out. So, speaking of which, okay, one moment. I'm back. Just had to get something real quick. So, speaking of which, okay, so here are real functions. This is the must know number 4, which is section 4. Oh. They're just graphs. So, a is greater than 1, or a is less than -1. BS, then I think vote A. With these bars mean absolute value. Okay. Ava is the greatest. Okay. This. Can you give me a shout out? Yes, I'll give you a shout out. Are you special needs? Are you special needs? No. No. I'm not in special education. Sorry, but I do teach online. Mainly for the first 4 years before I actually go to college. Practically. So you were born stupid? No! Oh my god, no, I'm not. I wasn't born stupid. No. I was born smart. Practically smart. But I don't teach calculus. I only teach Greek. I thought someone opened the door. Oh, no. I said special needs like autistic. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that. Thank you. You're not gonna talk about my life. So, okay. So this inequality -1 is less than A, less than 1. The C, BAFO. I do not know why BAFO is used. And then absolute value of A. Huh. Okay. If C is greater than 0, then it goes up. Okay, so C is greater than 0. Down. Wait. Okay. So here's something that I need to show you. Okay, never mind. So, I am going to be planning a special giveaway / shout out when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I think. So if you are interested in a shout out, comment down below, okay? okay, is greater than 1, or, okay, is less than negative 1, HC both 1 divided by absolute value of k. This is pretty crazy. So if negative 1 is less than k, is less than 1, HS both 1 over absolute value of k. And then also, k is greater than 0, HR. So if D is greater than 0, then it goes right. So if D is less than 0, it goes left. So it goes up and down. So you sort of know, as they call our lives. And these are what we call x's. Okay? Okay, so here is one example. Make sure you pause and record when we're done. When I'm done recording or something. Okay. So graph g of x equals negative 2 times 1 over 2, then x minus 3 minus 2. Okay. One moment. Okay. So here, so A is equal to negative 2 versus BAFO 2 and BR negative 2y. Taking notes. D is equal to 3. Right, 3 units. X plus 3. And now C equals negative 2. Down 2 units. Y minus 2. And so y is equal to 1/2 x. So now we're going to deal with the x's and y's. I have negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. What do you think y's are going to be? Okay. So, so it'll be 4, 2, 1 and half, 0.25. Okay. So now we're going to add all the x's by 3. So what if we take x plus 3? X plus 3. And then on the right hand side, we have negative 2y minus 2. So we have negative 2 plus 1. What's negative 2 plus 1? 1. What's negative 1 plus 3? 2. What's 0 plus 3? Obviously 3. Where's 1 plus 3? 4. Then 2 plus 3 is 5. So now, negative 2 times 4 is negative 8 minus 2. That would be negative 10. Then underneath would be negative 6, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2.5. Okay. Okay. So now we're done with section 4. Now we're going to do section 5. Here we are doing section 5. Section 5 is something that we all might not even notice even a little bit. So section 5 is called the inverse of exponential. Okay. So the inverse is like the opposite of doing something. So if we take the inverse of addition, then we get subtraction. If we do the inverse of multiplication, then we get division. So how can we identify the inverse of exponential? We find the opposite of it. So I'm going to have you think for just a moment while we do some notes. One moment, sorry. Okay, I'm back. So now we're going to learn a new mathematical term. So so if f of x is equal to b to the power of x, then f to the power of -1 times x is equal to log b, and then to the power of x. Or just x, whatever. Okay, x. So it's technically algebra 2 here. So what are we doing for this log thing? LOG in mathematics. So this is what we normally use. So a log function finds the exponent to which the base must be raised to make the a equal to the argument. Like, what are we even talking about arguments if we're doing mathematics? Well, you mean statements? Well, sure. Well, what if we take okay, so the exponent to which the base must be raised to make it equal to the statement. That makes more sense. So, here is the formula. So, y is equal to log b x is equal to b to the power of y equals x. Does that make sense to you all? Algebra is algebra. Learning new mathematical terms equals learning new mathematical terms. So, like, how can we explain what we're doing to find this log thing? Yes, that's a B, not a cursive S. If you're all seeing that. If that works like a 6, I'm sorry. So, here's the example. 5, 2. Which is another word for example. So, log 2, then 8. And then log 3, 9. Well, apparently to this, can you see that right now? Okay. So, okay. I'm gonna have to bring my phone here for a moment. Okay. So this is equal to 3. This is equal to 2. So, like, okay. So, like, how are we figuring out what log to log and then subscript and then parentheses like a number? Well, this one wasn't on a thing before, but it's log 100 and well, you know what it is? 2. Okay. So now we're going to be doing an evaluation. So you are going to solve this problem. 5 to the power of x equals 20. I do not know why I'm not having comments. Okay. Guess I'm guessing we're gonna have to wait. I'm back. So apparently, we have to find log 520. And I don't think he might be ready for this. But it's actually x equals 1,886. Like, how is that possible? Or how is that possible? So, speaking of which, we just write it as 1 to the power of 86. And that's it for segment 5. Solving exponent equations. Well, some of these are going to be Algebra 2 type stuff. So, here's 6a, here's 6b. So 6a is telling us 27 to the power of 2x minus 5. Like, how is that even in a mathematical term? So, and the other one is, okay, shoot. Hold on. 9 to the power of x plus 1 equals 27 2x minus 5. The other one says 5 to the power of x plus 3 equals 7 to the power of 2x plus 1. Like, how on earth is that even possible? So that's when the work comes in handy dandy dandy. I do not know what it means. So okay, so let's do the easiest one first, which is the first one. We're already 30 minutes in, so let's move on. So it says 3 squared x plus 1 equals 3 cubed 2x plus minus 5. And then it'll be 3 and 2x plus 2 equals 3, 6x minus 15. Like, you have to multiply the power with the exponential equation. So Speaking of which, okay, so now these cancel out, leaving 2x plus 2 equals 6x minus 15. So now we have 2 plus 15. We're getting one set of terms on each side, making this one negative, so that cancels out. This swaps to the other side, so now I have 6x minus 2x. So that's 17 equals 4x. Then we divide both sides by 4. X equals 4.25. Like you just had to cancel out the base. Now this is getting crazy now. So it says log then 5x plus 5x plus 3 equals log 7 2x plus 1. And now we have to distribute both. X plus 3 times log 5 equals 2x plus 1. Wait. I accidentally wrote minus 1. Sorry. Log 7. Now I have to take x log 5 plus 3 log 5 equals 2x log 7 minus log 7. And now we're taking 3 log times 5 plus log 7 equals 2x log 7 minus x log 5. Oh, we have one more thing. Okay, so 3 log 5 plus log 7 equals this full equation. So it's x 2 log 7 minus log 5. This is going wild right now. Okay. So, do you want to know the full answer? Because I'm not doing any more of this. So the answer for 6B is x equals log 125 plus log times 7 divided by log 49 minus log 5. Okay. So you know how I said that I'm going to be able to do sections 4 through 7. Well, I think I kind of had a lot of running, but I'm going to give my brain a break for today. So, thanks for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe. And have a good day. Bye.